my career, I've worn many different hats. But from the very beginning, so well over 30 years, whenever a form had that job description box, I always wrote in filmmaker, perhaps aspirationally. But there has always been filmmaking in the mix in one form or another. My first camera experience, care of my father's Super 8, my first still camera from college, a new Super 8 and 16 from graduate school. My very first paid gig used this 16, entering the digital era, my first independent films that made it online, shot on a phone. And this rig has been hard at work for over 2 years and it is tired. I've now reached a point where I feel I have adequate insight into how I work, how I want to work, and I have invested in new gear. All new gear. Everything. Top to bottom. This week we put it all together. And what could be more fun than that? Let's begin with a tour of the way things are. When I began this make little films all by myself about my work routine 2.5, 3 years ago, I knew I needed to be able to place the camera absolutely anywhere quickly, against the ceiling, on the floor, over my shoulder. So I chose as a base to it all a small C-stand, at the top of which is a boom arm. Attached to that, this flexible arm with a ball head at the top of that, and a camera and lens that I chose for their weight. Arguably the best quality available, that is the lightest package available, and that's because I was concerned about what this arm and boom situation could handle. And I can say my instincts about all this seem solid. This has worked well, but I've worked with it long enough that I know it can be better. I use an almost identical setup at my studio in Maine. Lighting here in the San Francisco studio, again, I knew I needed to be able to place lights really quickly on the fly, so I built these two scissor arm light cans that are on teeny little magic arms, but the quality of the light isn't winning any awards. I also have these small LED lights in the wings to augment as needed. Again, fine, but the light provided by these is pretty harsh. Now, in my ongoing effort to avoid the accumulation of stuff and encourage a healthy relationship with tools, I generally do not collect a new tool until I have a really specific need for it and or progress is being hampered due to the lack of that tool. The current setup has been working just fine, and it has really been years since I have collected any new film gear or altered this system. And I reached a point where I could see how all of it could elevate to my benefit. So, new softbox, new light, new magic arm to replace the flexible arm, upgraded ball head and camera mounting system, stand for the light, remote monitor, magic arm monitor, clamps to attach everything to the 15mm boom arm, an extension arm for the light, sandbags because I'm going to reduce the size of the C-stand footprint, new camera, new lens, a new camera and monitor battery system which hasn't arrived yet, and if that all weren't enough, a new everyday carry that also shoots video for B-roll and filming on the go. A word on branding and products. I debrand everything in my world, and all the tools I've collected for this project are so specific to my needs that it took me 2.5 years of playing around with the old version to determine what I needed for this new version. You're forgiven if you're curious about the make and model of all these things. I suggest that there's a host of cameras and lenses and bits and bobs out there that are all high quality and can all serve a host of needs. And if you're interested in any of this stuff, get yourself some stuff that serves your specific workflow and process. Not mine. Okay, maybe the light. First, there's no photography without light. This is the smallest in both dimensions non-LED panel softbox I could find for this teeny little studio. And the stand has that, oh shoot, dropped a screw. Oh, there it is. The stand has that disc base like a microphone stand so that it doesn't take up any significant floor space in this tiny studio. My theory on its use is this, that I mount the ballast transformer adapter in the very center of the room, allowing me to move the light into any of the four corners without having to reroute the power. Will navigating this wire around be a challenge, and will it get in the way? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Now this wire I will run properly in a minute. That corner works. That's good. Yeah, I can get it everywhere. What doesn't work is if I ever want to take this out of the room and use it somewhere else, I'm gonna need the power supply to be removable from the ceiling. Welcome to the Cinodrome. Name is still a work in progress, but a feature in which I do my very small part to bring support to the artists and makers and designers and builders and filmmakers out there, providing an increasingly valuable counterpoint to the machines and the corporations and the machine corporations. This is a second week of a selection that the vast majority of you know already. But before I get to deeper cuts, we have to cover the basics. Last week was Bobby and Yuri. This week, Laura Kampf. Link in the description is to a recent film of hers in which she makes a bedside table, but the object she makes and the way she goes about it is a quintessential example of her remarkable ability to improvise design with found objects, industrial objects, traditional building materials, and fearlessly, fearless is a key feature, bring to life something which occupies a wonderful space between furniture and sculpture and is, to her great credit, remarkably unique. Please give this film a look and please give her your support. Thank you very much. Old camera rig teardown.
proceeded according to plan for some distance. And a failure occurred.
So close. I do not have a mini HDMI to run from the camera to the monitor. Also, as exciting as it was to find a series of adapters to attach this magic arm to the pipe, there's a wobbly point in here. So I'm going to shop for a different kind of clamp to bring us down another 4 inches and have a solid attachment. And I want to shorten the legs on this C-stand by quite a bit. It has always been a pain dragging this around through doorways and things. If after they're shorter, things get unstable, these sandbags will help lock things down. But I couldn't take this apart to cut them because I can't find my metric Allen wrench set. But the concept seems to be holding together. Seems like it's camera test time. A typical studio shot. Old camera and new camera, same settings, with new lighting arrangement and the new softbox. This week's entire rigmarole dedicated to channel members. It is because of the establishment of memberships and the remarkable response and support this channel has received in the past year, which has justified and allowed me to up the gear game around here. Balcony tier members who've been with me for 6 months, scrolling by as we speak, and everyone in the box seats hanging out over there on the chalkboard of fame. There will be a behind-the-scenes studio session for this film going up both on YouTube and now Patreon. And if you are interested in supporting this channel through memberships, check out the link to both YouTube and Patreon in the description. Now, maybe both cameras and old lighting setup. I take it back. More interesting will be new camera, new lighting, old camera, old lighting. While I change the lighting over there, quickly on the theme of channel support, the Cinemart Cinodrome Company store. Link also in the description. Marquee logo t-shirt. Stealth logo t-shirt. There is a logo there, I promise. Cinecombs. Your key to the Cinodrome. Combs and keys come with stickers. At this point, it's really this or, yeah, it's merch and memberships or brand deals with in-video advertisements for dog food or squeaky toys. Nobody wants that. Maybe Hugo would like that. But here we are with full new look and full old look. Even if this doesn't knock your socks off, the moment-to-moment filming around here will be a lot more straightforward with this new gear. Heading into 2026 with this joint classed up a little bit. Thanks a lot, everybody.